This is Ocarina of Time 3D Part 62. We just wrapped up the Shadow Temple, so we're going to start out by getting the Shadow Medallion from Impa, and then we're going to get 2 Gold Skulltulas once we make our way over to the Gerudo Valley, finally.
It feels like that point in the game where I'm finally starting to realize, like, wow, we're this far in the game, like, we're kind of getting really close to the end.
We are.
But this, like you said, like right here, this new area that we'll enter, you could have gone to it earlier in the game, but
there was a lot of reason.
Like, except for the big Goron sword trade sequence, we go over there with the carpenter for a little while, but it's just like this late in the game, it's like a whole new area if you haven't visited it yet.
And it's exciting to have a new area like this late in the game.
I agree.
I know that's in a lot of games that's the case because you can't get there till you have certain items or whatever, but it feels like there's this whole western or left side of the map that's been just kind of teasing us.
The map is actually not even populated yet.
That's right, it's cloud cover.
You have to get there. Yeah, exactly. It's cloud cover, but the game, like, we've just been going through the same areas, like, over and over and over. It's like you said, it's nice to finally kind of get something new, something different at the end of the game, and that's kind of why I always like the Spirit Temple and the desert area that came along with it.
Now, another way you can kind of tell that it's, getting near the end of the game, like you said, there's less to do between the dungeons.
As we have 4 parts before the next dungeon.
There have been times we've had like 12 or 13
That is
parts.
true. That is very, very true.
Or it feels like it anyway.
But we still actually have a lot to do. We had to basically go through all I call the desert area, even though it's Gerudo Valley,
plus
Gerudo Fortress,
and a couple haunted wasteland.
Yes, a couple of desert colossus.
Yeah, there's like 4 legitimate areas out there that we're going to go explore, and the only one we've seen is the Gerudo Valley. And we even only saw that for a minute during the trading sequence.
The farthest we can make it is actually Gerudo Fortress because that gate,
Yes,
that gate is still there. And, you need a hook shot to get out of the Gerudo Fortress, which we'll obviously see that when we get there in a little while. But I don't think you could go past that gate.
I don't think so either, because you would have gotten thrown in prison by the Gerudos if you tried to, I think. I think they'd have catch you.
Yeah, but you could have got the hook shot and got out. I'm trying to think of when you could actually do that in the game. Well, if anything, it was at the Water Temple, so you weren't making that much earlier than you were supposed to.
No, definitely not. But it is just an exciting time to go finally explore that half of the map. We're looking forward to it. So now we should talk about something else.
I know. Keep on reiterating how we're excited about that part. It's like,
that was a great speech by Impa.
Well, the Chamber of Sages, like, it's not boring. Yes, it's important to the story, but
it is.
Like, I don't know. I just don't care. I want to get past that part and kind of get back out to exploring, playing,
Yeah, like the Chamber of Sages kind of gives you a little bit of like a little, not necessarily background per se, but it gives you a little bit of details on the sages and their relationship to you or Zelda or whatever. It's fun to read through and get the lore, but
even though I was talking about one to get through it, I actually do wish there was more of a backstory in the Chamber of Sages. Like, they each give you a little bit, but maybe just talk about, I don't know, I just wanted a little bit more, but
I agree.
At the same time, we did get a decent amount, I guess, so.
It's more than we get in, like, was it Link Between Worlds?
The original Zelda?
Or the original Zelda, you gotta read the manual just to figure out what's going on.
But no, I think in Link Between Worlds, we actually did not get that much information from them, if I remember.
It's like each one just kind of wishes you luck and says their own little unique thing. But in this, we at least get a little bit of the connection between the sages and like I said, yourself or the world and
I always get confused, not confused, but I can never remember if it's Impa or Sheik that gets you like the Shadow Medallion. Like for some reason, because we've been talking to Sheik the whole game, I keep on thinking, she's the sage. But it's like, no, it's actually Impa who you meet. Do we meet her? Like, I know we met her before Bomb of the Well, but do we meet her before
we met that? We never really met her. We saw her when Zelda was escaping the castle.
Okay, that's true too. But didn't we see her when we first went to go see Princess Zelda? Or no, that was Sheik. Because didn't she teach us a song?
It actually was Impa. Impa is the one...
Zelda's Lullaby. When we learned Zelda's Lullaby.
Impa does teach it to us.
Okay,
that's right.
So we did meet her actually very early.
I forgot about that one.
Just delete that whole conversation we're going to have right there.
I kind of totally forgot that we actually met her that early in the game, though. It's like...
Well, I get those two confused on me, because they don't look similar, but they kind of do, I guess.
Yeah,
like how they're
it's
dressed.
The same attire.
Yeah, the same attire, the way they're dressed up, so...
Yeah. They both describe themselves as Sheik Sheikas as well, like the clan or the
That is,
tribe.
yes, that's also true.
So I can definitely see where the confusion.
Sheik is kind of a cheap name though for Sheikah. Like
It really is.
her parents had no, or it's his.
Yeah.
I keep on, like I said a couple of videos ago, I keep on thinking it's a female.
Yeah.
Sheik, his parents. Like, they had no creativity whatsoever. Oh, let's just take off the, I believe it's AH, right?
I think so.
Let's just take off the AH and, that's his name.
That's good enough for us. That's lazy parenting.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I kind of love what we're going to do here. It's a little bit of a pain, but, like, the story behind this, like, the carpenter says, can you get my coworkers or my employees, whatever they are, ran off to join this gang of female thieves.
Yes.
And I'm like, can you blame them, dude?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Now, we'll see here in a second that was a bad idea, but
absolutely.
One thing I do like, actually, that we not visited this area, you get that cinematic cutscene right there. Like, it's actually nice getting that when you actually have to go here to accomplish something. Or at least I'm just making up a reason for why we went this late in the game, but...
Yep, but anytime you enter a new area and you get that cinematic, especially in the 3D remake, it just looks really cool. And this area, I am a huge fan of in general. Just the desert area as a whole.
I do like.
Also the fortress.
See, I'm actually not a big fan of the fortress. It just kind of always felt like it was in my way to where I wanted to go.
True.
Like, you saw that gate, and, like, I'm talking about when I first played. Like, you saw that gate, and you wanted to see what's beyond that.
Yeah.
And, like, I didn't want to mess with going up to the right. Like, I just wanted to get to where I was going, and so, I mean, it's not bad, but it's confusing. I will be honest, it is confusing.
Well, there's just a lot of entrances and exits that, and as you're going to see, we have to free 4 carpenters that are imprisoned here, and no matter how many times I play this game, I have a hard time finding at least one of them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And usually it's the last one, because the last one, as you'll see in the next part, like, you have to jump down and go, like, a different direction.
It's an entrance. It's hard to get to.
You would think the last one would be at the top, but no, it's kind of really close to the bottom.
It is.
Real deep right here. I love these fights, actually.
Me too.
You brought up a really good point before we started. It kind of reminds you of the Dark Link fight.
Yes.
How it kind of blocks this...
with the way they block your attacks and counter you. It reminded me very much of that fight. And plus, it's just a fun concept having... Especially, it seems like they jump you from behind. Every time.
And I always love when a female does that.
Oh, I'm never going to complain. But you brought up a good point, too, that I'd kind of forgotten before we got started.
Well, thank you.
That they have an attack that will basically immediately send you back to
it's a jump attack. If they hit you with, I think, their jumping spinning attack, like, it will send you back to the beginning. So you definitely don't want that to happen. But kind of going back to the Dark Link fight, the reason I do like it, I like the combat of those fights. Like, like, there's a lot of enemies that are easy in Zelda games.
Oh, absolutely.
Or it could just be our skills.
It could be that, too. That's part of it.
But, like, I kind of like something that, like, blocks you, like, actually has a fight with you.
Yeah.
You got to kind of move around, step to the side a little bit. So, always found those fights very fun.
It just feels like it has a little more substance to it than just running up to it, slash with your sword.
Yes.
Although it kind of looks like we do that sometimes when we get a little carried away. But
those are the skills taking over, the skills of the game, so...
I do think it's funny. Each of these carpenters we talked to brings up, we said, they made the right, I'd run off and join the thieves, but they all regret it immediately.
Oh, definitely. They're mean to the Gerudo thieves. Are mean to them. I mean, let's be honest, it's a mean bunch of women right here, the Gerudo thieves.
She's trying to kill you.
Nice. Exactly.
But it just cracks me up. I think it was either the first one we saved or this one, or one of them, I can't remember now. It's like, we made a horrible decision. It's like, I'm going to go back to being a carpenter.
How did all 4 of you get caught, though? That's my question. And they're like twice the size of these Gerudo thieves.
Yep. I bet they just walked in all together thinking they would just walk right in and join.
Yes, and
then they all pulled out their swords.
Oh, this will be easy. Uh-oh.
I mean, they only have a man born every 100 years. They're going to love to see.
That's a good point, yeah.
I mean, that'd be my theory anyway.
That is a very good point. Wow, there's 4 men here?
Yeah.
Or that could actually make them very, very upset.
It could be.
Now, what I hate is, you see the carpenter right there kind of cheering?
Yeah.
If you watch during the fights, he's just standing there.
Oh.
He's just standing, like, I could use some more support during the actual fight rather than you just standing there and then cheering after I finally pull off the feet.
It's like cheerlead a little for me over there.
Yes, exactly. Like, get some hollering or something. Well, there's not really voice acting yet
not a lot.
in Zelda, but give me something.
Throw some dirt at her or something. Just distract her.
Where do you think he has dirt in that cell?
We are in a desert. There's probably sand or something.
Well, okay, that's a good point, I guess. I could see some sand being there on the stones.
Although it doesn't look like much, though. You're right. But distract her somehow.
Well, okay. okay, if there's a girl outside with 2 swords, find somebody. And you're in a jail cell. Are you going to throw sand at her?
No.
I'm not going to take those chances because I'm cornered. Yeah. Like if she comes through a door with 2 swords, there's not much I can do.
No.
I mean, I might try to, hit on her.
Oh, well,
like, try to turn her around, like that, but...
There's one really nice...
I like that 2 different ways. Turn around like that 2 different ways, but go ahead.
Well, there's a really nice touch that we kind of saw for the first time there. After we defeated that Gerudo, like, they jump, like, up to the ceiling and disappears. Like, so instead of, like, most enemies, how they
kind of like Gerudo. It's like Gerudo in the water tip. They just float up, fly up, disappear.
But these guys are thieves, so I'm guessing she probably found some secret tunnel up there or something. But
well, then you would be able to see if it was actually there. But there's actually, I don't think there's any tunnel there. But anyways, this go ahead and wraps up part 62 of Ocarina of Time 3D. If I can spit it out.